I'm Mark Callahan, Mr. Saltwater Tank, and this is Mr. Saltwater Tank TV. Last year, I rolled out my 34-gallon sexy tank. And people have asked me, they said, Mark, where did it go and when is it coming back? Well, today, it's back. Now, where did it go? Here's where it went. I trashed it. Yep, that's right. I trashed it on purpose. Why did I do that? Well, to bring you my latest guide, the no-nonsense guide to preventing and curing nuisance algae outbreaks. And in case you missed it, I didn't write the guide alone. I wrote it with world-renowned PhD, Dr. Tim Hoveness. Now, Dr. Tim's clients include the Georgia Aquarium, the New England Aquarium, and the London Aquarium, just to name a few. How do you get clients like those? You know your stuff, and your stuff works. Now in the guide, I'll show you exactly what I did to trash the tank, and then I'll show you step by step how I brought the tank back. Of course, it wasn't a single-pronged approach that brought the sexy tank back to life, so I'll show you each step, the effect that they had on the tank, and I'll take you through the whole entire timeline. Because I get tons of questions about, I have an algae problem in the tank, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? Well, as usual, there's not a silver bullet, it's a mixture of things, and I'll show you what works and what doesn't work, and to what extent it works on the saltwater tank. So to pick up your copy of the guide, follow the link at the bottom of the screen. Just how bad did the sexy tank get? Well, have a look. And yes, the sexy tank looks great today. One of my rose bubble tip anemones split, and my zoa colony is growing out nicely. Anyone care to frag? Curing the sexy tank took time and effort, and curing it wasn't as easy as following the everyday advice that you've likely heard before. One of the most common pieces of advice to control algae in a saltwater tank is to keep your phosphates low. You've heard me say that plenty of times on Mr. Saltwater Tank TV. And the way you check your phosphates is with a phosphate test kit. Here's the thing though, 100% of the time, that phosphate test kit is only giving you a 2% picture for what's going on with phosphates in your tank. To put it another way, you're missing out on 98% of the picture for what's going on in your tank if you just trust your test kit. Now in the guide, I'll talk to you about what the other 98% of phosphates are in your tank, and I'll teach you what to do about them. Now, before someone takes this the wrong way, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that your test kit is wrong. It's doing what it's designed to do to the best of its ability. What I am saying is that the test kit is only going to give you a small picture for what's going on with phosphates in your tank. So therefore, trust your test kit, but understand that it's only giving you one piece of the puzzle. Working with Dr. Tim taught me some new things that even I didn't know about algae control. I even polled some of my saltwater tank buddies, and they didn't know the stuff that he taught me either. I'm glad I took his advice, as today, the sexy tank is once again sexy. Nuisance algae outbreaks in saltwater tanks are not fun. And it wasn't enjoyable trashing the sexy tank, watching it go from a sexy tank to a toxic waste dump. But if I hadn't trashed it, then I would never have the opportunity to work with Dr. Tim to bring you the no-nonsense guide to show you exactly real-world experience what I did to bring the sexy tank back to life. Every step, this is what I did, this is the results I got, so we're not talking theory, we're talking on the streets, actual results with the sexy tank. Now, to pick up your copy of the guide, to learn how to prevent and cure nuisance algae outbreaks if you already have one, follow the link at the bottom of the screen. And remember, I'm only offering the guide until Monday, May 7th at 12 p.m. Central Time. That's high noon. After that time, the offer for the guide is closed. I'm Mark Callahan, Mr. Saltwater Tank. This has been Mr. Saltwater Tank TV. Until next time, have a good one, enjoy your tanks, and know your tank personality.